let's see what his fellow outfielders thought about Rapp. Beginning with the Hall of Fame. Where does the Hall of Fame rank Rapp right now? Well, on the left, 7 outfielders are in the Hall. I'm going to read them. Monty Irvin went in first. Cool Papa Bell second. Oscar Charleston, the first dead outfielder, and that carries a lot of meaning. Irvin and Bell went in ahead of Charleston not because they were better, but because they were alive.
Interesting.
And then you have Stearns, and then Pete Hill, Cristobal Torriente, and Willard Brown. Those 7, logically, are the 7 greatest Negro League outfielders in the opinion of the Hall. The next 5 on the ballot were on the ballot in 2006. And I don't try to break that tie. They're all number 8. Rap Dixon, Roy Parnell, Alejandro Olms, Fats Jenkins, and the great Spotswood Poles.
Those are 5 solid players right there, let me tell you.
Yeah. Yes. And maybe it's a good time to interject. Since Jackie crossed the line, 24 outfielders have began Hall of Fame careers. Of those 24, 18 would not have been permitted to play prior. So 75% of the Hall of Fame outfielders debuting under integration are Negro Leaguers, or such that they would have had to been.
That point that you said, that's a great point. I try to bring this up with people. When you look at what happens once the color barrier comes down and Jackie Robinson comes in, for the next 12 to 15 years, how many rookies of the year, Cy Young Award winners, MVPs, All-Stars, you name it, came that were former Negro League players. Yep. I mean, it's there's dozens of them. I put something up the other day on Twitter of the 11 years between 12 years between 1949 or 50 and 1960. 9 or 10 of the National League MVPs all were former Negro League players. So these guys didn't just spring out of the earth. They were there. They had the talent. And like you just pointed out, I mean, look at the guys. If that color barrier did not come down, boy, oh boy, you know, what would not have been part of Major League Baseball would have been astounding. Yep, for sure.
And the companion number to the 75%, that's a fact. 18 of 24. There's only 7 you see here from the Negro Leagues in the Hall. There are 41 white Major League outfielders in the Hall that debuted before April 1547. So one thing's for sure, we need to put, in order for the Hall of Fame to fulfill its 501c3 educational responsibilities, they need more Negro League outfielders in the Hall.
They sure do. Well, you got 5 good ones listed right there, so I'm with you.
I agree. Okay, let's look at the first 3. What did Monty Irvin think? What did Cool Papa Bell think? And most importantly, what did Charlie think? Irvin's 1996 autobiography with James Riley, he lists every position in order of who he thought were the best. And in the outfield, he names Oscar Charleston, Cool Papa Bell, and the, at the time, soon-to-be Hall of Famer Turkey Stearns. He then lists his good friend and Wild Bill Wright before getting number 5 to Rap Dixon. So Monty is saying, in effect, if I may interpret, Rap Dixon is a Hall of Famer because the Hall of Fame has defined Hall of Famer as the 7 best Negro League outfielders. Monty's saying Rap is 5th best. Cool Papa Bell, in a 1994 book by Nick Gusasella and Donald Dewey, he lists his all-time team. And in the outfield, he has Turkey Stearns, he has Monty Irvin, and then he puts Rap Dixon. He also has Charleston.
Yeah, where did he have Charleston? I was just going to ask.
First base. He picked Charleston over Buck Leonard. Yes.
Interesting.
So, yes, good. You're awake.
Yep.
But nonetheless, he's saying Dixon is the 3rd or 4th, depending if you want to count Charleston as an outfielder. Cool Papa Bell is saying Dixon is a Hall of Famer. But most important is Oscar Charleston, because Charleston's opinion comes well before there is a Hall of Fame that's open to all. It's in an interview in 1949. So he's not influenced by the guys that are in the Hall. He says his all-time outfield in left is Martin Dihigo.
Wow.
In right, Cristobal Torriente. And important, hear this, in center, his old position, he puts Rap Dixon.
Interesting.
So he's making a couple points there, again, if I may interpret, because I'll interpret this all day long. Dihigo and Torriente are Afro-Cuban. He is saying, now this isn't what he meant in 49, but it's undeniable, Rap Dixon is the greatest African-American outfielder Oscar Charleston ever saw.